Hi, I'm Andy. This is Brain Buzz. So a little while back, I talked about an interview that I bombed and how I was feeling at the moment. In that talk, I talked a little bit about resilience. I still have to do a video about resilience, but I wanted to come back and talk a little bit about what has happened since. So, of course, I've had another company reach out, and I had a first interview with them, and I'm heading into a second interview. And I have to say, my anxiety right now is through the roof. Now, normally I don't sweat interviews too much. I don't really prepare for them a lot because I want to come off natural. And at a manager level, I tend to not have to prepare as much for interviews as I used to. Now, this interview happens to be 4.5 hours long. I found out that it's actually 4 interviews, all back to back, with different groups of people at different times. So that alone, I think, is daunting for anyone to go through. But I'm also on the autistic spectrum, and meeting new people is not my strength. And I'm going to be meeting, well, I don't know how many people I'm going to be meeting, anywhere from 4 to 12-ish people, I would assume. And I'm kind of freaking out about that. So, I wanted to come on and talk about what I do when my anxiety levels rise, as they are right now. The very first thing that I personally do is organize myself, because the best way to prepare for something that is stressful is to really be prepared for anything. So my first thing to do is formulate a bit of a game plan as to how I'm going to approach this very, very long group of meetings. So as I said, I typically don't prepare for interviews much, but in this scenario, I have a feeling I'm going to need to talk about the same subject to different groups of people. So I need to prepare a little bit and think in advance about what I'm going to talk about and how I might approach it from a business standpoint, or how I might approach it from an engineering standpoint. So the first step is going to be to do that preparation. The next thing I know I need to prepare is some portfolio work. Now, again, at my level, I don't really tend to show portfolio work a lot, but I do need to prepare a couple of case studies to show my thought process and my design process. The last thing I need to prepare are my speech patterns, so my pacing, how fast or slow I'm going, or what subject I want to linger on or move on from. So I'll need to think a little bit about that in advance. And of course, getting rid of ums and uhs in my speech, which is something I've been getting better at just by virtue of recording these videos. The next side is the mental preparation. Because my anxiety levels are rising, one of the things I need to do is just calm myself down and get my mind off of it for a little bit. I know I can't do anything tonight for the rest of the night to prepare for this, so I just want to relax. The first thing I'm going to do is use my vaporizer. I've preloaded this with an indica. I'm going to be using the Blackberry Cream by Foray. So I'm going to start by using this. Now, if you watched closely, you'll get a clue as to the next thing I'm going to be doing. And that's a breathing exercise. When I'm feeling anxious, one of the things I like to do is 4-7-8 breathing. So you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold for 7 seconds, and then you exhale fully for 8 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm probably going to do 3 repetitions right now. But of course, you can keep going and do more if you like. So here we go. Great. I'm already feeling relaxed. So feel free to keep going if you want, but this is a great exercise for bringing yourself down from anxiety. I hope this little tip helped, and wish me luck on my interview.